Yeah, David James wrote an essay for the catalog called OSCO, which was my show that I was in with 3 other people. And it was our group from the 70s and 80s. And it was, his essay was about the no movie, which was making movies without the use of celluloid, which was maybe a photograph that was recording an event that is not really a movie, but it looks like a still from a movie. So that was kind of the premise, and that was taking a cue from another person that wrote a book called Expanded Cinema. And Gene Youngblood is the one who wrote that book. And he talked about how the end of Hollywood type of cinema was taking place. And I read that book probably in the 70s. And it kind of, for me, was, okay, it's like, since that kind of cinema is ending, what do you do after that? And then the idea, no movie. It's making movies without celluloid. So again, that kind of propelled me to do kind of a lot of the performance pieces that I was initially known for. I started off as a performance artist, more conceptually driven type artwork, tagging the LA County Museum, and doing dinner parties on traffic islands, taping people to walls and calling them instant murals. So that was my initial initial beginnings. So that absurdity was early on for me.
And that's thought of being rooted in a certain place in East
I grew up in East LA. Downtown was my backyard. So I was the kid that would ditch school and go see movies at the Los Angeles Theater, the $1 Million Theater, all the theaters on Broadway. So for me, that was an important growing up stage for me, and visually it was captivating. And then you mix that in with Mexican films, which it has another world in itself as well. So I'm captivated by the $1 Million Theater that would do shows that kind of, for me, were even more outrageous than what was sanctioned art in the gallery by different artists that were doing performance type work. So there was a craziness and an absurdity that I enjoyed. We collaborated for many years, the group and I, and we never called ourselves a collective, for one thing. We were never following a Marxist theory or anything like another group did. Ours was, you take your chances. If you get caught, you carry a couple of dimes and call up a friend to come and pick you up at the police station. So that was our guidelines, that anything was possible and you took your chances if it's public art.